Hey guys, I'm Sage Valentine, and this is my final review of Survivor Season 31. Yes, it's so bittersweet. And yes, I am happy that Jeremy won and is the sole survivor of Season 31 because he definitely deserved it. He did the damn thing, as they say. And kudos to all of the survivors, and I'm so happy that my two faves, Spencer and Tasha, made it to the final three. They have come a long way from Survivor Cagayan, so kudos to them. Now, as far as that first tribal council, I was with everybody else like, what is going on? Why are there two tiebreakers? And how come Keith has all of the power? And then when Jeff Probst went back and he explained it, I was like, okay, that makes sense. So basically, to sum it up, Spencer had immunity, Kelly and Jeremy had the idols, they were knocked out. All their votes did not count. So then everybody went back and they decided to vote, and the vote split again. It ended up being Tasha versus Kimmy. And then those votes didn't count. And then it came down to Keith being the automatic evictee. And then Keith was looking like, well, that's not fair. And everybody online was like, well, what in the hell is going on? And I'm just like, now how are they going to do this? But Jeff Probst gave the survivors a chance to change their votes. And what really sealed the deal for poor Kimmy was when Keith said that he was just going to bow out and allow Kimmy to stay in the game. But he changed his mind. Then all of a sudden, Kelly changed her mind. They wanted to change their votes, and they decided to vote for Kimmy. And because Kimmy didn't have any votes and Keith changed his mind, Kimmy went bye-bye. And she was devastated, and I was just like, what just happened? And I could understand why she felt that way, because that was kind of effed up, because it did seem like, for a minute, Keith was going to go home. I think that if Kimmy wanted to jump ship from her alliance, she should have done it a couple weeks ago, because doing it at this point of the game was a little bit suspect, because basically Kelly and Keith were down to working with her, but in the end, they kind of turned and were just like, no. Keith was just like, I'm going to stay in this game, and all of a sudden, Kelly was just like, well, I want Keith to stay in this game, and they kind of turned their back on her. But I can't say that I'm surprised with that, because of the fact that they had just started this alliance, and they didn't know if they could trust Kimmy, but it sucks that she had to be voted out that way. As far as Keith being voted out at Tribal Council, I knew that was coming. Keith, to me, was a bit of a wild card as a player. And I feel like if he had started, like, playing hard the way that he did towards the end, he would have made it to the final three. But once he started, like, truly kicking butt and taking names in those challenges, that's when everybody was looking at him like, yeah, he needs to go, like, soon, pronto. As far as Kelly being voted out, I knew once she used that idol that she was going to be vulnerable. I figured that she had a chance to win during that final immunity challenge, because she had been winning those immunity challenges. And then I remembered, like, usually when people in Survivor have this winning streak, they end up having that one moment where they just kind of crash and burn, and that to me was her crash and burn moment, and it was really sad. It was a happy moment for Jeremy, but it was sad because Kelly got so close to the end only to be voted out fourth. Now, as far as the jury goes, I'm not going to go into what was said, like, so it's safe to say that the jury of season 31 was the saltiest jury out of all 31 seasons. And honestly, like, after that session, I was not sure who was going to win, but I did know that Tasha was not going to get one vote. But I figured at least one person would throw one towards Spencer. But when Jeremy won by a landslide, I was just like, yeah, they really hated Spencer, it seemed. Really did. And honestly, as far as this season goes, I really enjoy doing these reviews, and I'm going to be so bummed for the next couple weeks until February, because that's when Survivor 32 starts. I'm just like, what am I going to watch on Wednesdays? But you guys take care. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you thought about this season, this finale, what you think about the winner, the final 3, the final 6, and most of all, how you feel about season 32. And for those of you that know all about Beast Mode Cowboy, what do you expect from Caleb? Because I know he's going to bring the crazy. I know it. But you guys take care. Bye, guys. I love you all. Bye.